Howdy guys, welcome back to Crazy. So one of the computer people refused to respond after 24 hours. So at that point, I also did some more digging on that guy's reviews. He's a new member, has no reviews whatsoever, and apparently responds within a few minutes. Yet it took him over 24 hours to accept an offer. Still didn't accept the offer, so I canceled the offer. So we're gonna be going with Plan B, or Plan C now at this point. Let's put it this way. So if it takes 24 hours for you to respond, you respond within a few minutes. That's a little ridiculous. And not only that, the guy kind of seemed like a scammer. He had two computers being sold for the same exact price, except one of them was $100 more for a graphics card, which at that point, you can't sell the same computer twice. And it was the same exact computer. Controller was up top and the monitor was right next to it. And at that point, my mom even said, if he doesn't respond here soon, just cancel the order. So I canceled the order. So I saved $436. So I was like, whatever, why not, you know? There's, hold on a minute. There's been a lot of things I've been working on. Step one, I actually kind of cleaned up this mini case, which if you guys remember way back in the day, I had an RGB case, which was beautiful. Like I could make them flash all colors at once. I could do anything I wanted. So I've kind of taken up the liberty to clean it up, get it all wiped down, inside and out. Well, not really inside. I got to get in the inside yet. But I decided to clean it up, and I actually have some good news. So next week, pay week, now that I canceled this PC because the guy is just ridiculous. Next pay week, I actually should have all the components to build this rig. And now, this is where I told you on the channel we were going to do something new. So I'm going to be the one building this rig. I'm going to be watching a guide step by step, and I'm going to be building this PC. So, what is the computer going to have in it? It's going to have a Ryzen 5 3900X, which is like a $294 processor, AMD of course. And let's see here. What else? Oh, it's going to have a a Radeon RX 580. I heard that was a good graphics card, MSI, so I like my MSI, so decided to throw that in. We're going to have 16 gigs of RGB memory. And there's some other things too, which I don't want to spoil too much of it, but I just want to let you guys know it's going to be a killer rig when I'm done with it. If in the long run we might get brother over here to rebuild this rig and go from there. I do think that I can do this. Like, I really want to build my own rig. I want to build something that I can be proud of, something that I can say, hey, I built this. So I'm looking forward to doing this. I really am. And if you guys haven't seen this case before, this is the Gamer Storm. I no longer sell this case. I can't seem to find it anywhere. So I'm hoping none of the cords are damaged. I did have a cat chew on a few back in the day, but they were replaced. So I'm kind of hoping that nothing is wrong with this case when I build it, because I really like this case. And if not, I'll just take my fans and we'll find another case. So the other guy still hasn't shipped the other PC, and if he doesn't ship it within the next day and a half, I'm going to be requesting a refund as well, which honestly, it's getting old. Like these people need to like do these things and get this shit done. So, like I said, next week we should have the parts. The total range of this computer that I'm building, it's an expensive PC, in my opinion. Not expensive as my $5,000 rig, but it's an expensive one. It's going to cost me about $760 to build this rig that I want. So I'm looking forward to building it. I'm going to confirm all the parts with my brother first. As soon as he gets his tooth fixed, I'm going to confirm all the parts with him, and then I'm going to see if they'll fit in the PC case, and if they will, I'm going to build this rig back up to what I wanted. I really did enjoy this case. I really, really, really enjoyed this case as growing up. When I bought this case and I bought the fans, I instantly fell in love with these deep cool fans. Like, they were just, oh my god, they were beautiful. And then the radiator fan up above, that was, oh my god, that was beautiful. Like, it came with these, I think, actually. Yeah, I think they did. But anyway, I'm excited to rebuild one of my computer rigs. I also have some other news. So I was going to plan on rebuilding my mom's rig. She doesn't want it anymore. She told me that a little birdie told her, was watching my channel, a little birdie told me that you want to rebuild my rig for my birthday. Don't even bother. I don't want it back. I just want the hard drive. All right. So at that point, this baby's still getting an upgrade. I just am going to keep the case because I like the case. I thought she would want the case back, but she didn't want the case back either. So I'm looking forward to building it. Now remember, I've never built a CPU like liquid cooled case before, so I'm kind of gonna need some guidance from my brother. What I can do, I know how to stick the CPU in, I know how to stick the motherboard in, I know how to stick all that in. I just need to know if it'll fit in there and then get the cooler set up. And when I'm done, guys, this is going to be a PC to remember because I like RGB like no day down tomorrow. Like, it is my favorite thing to have in a computer. And this was the brightest computer at my brother's house when I had it. If you guys ever been on the New Age Computers website, my business, my PC business, if you ever been on there, we do giveaways for PCs, and also we do we show pictures of other people's rigs that they've given away and stuff like that. When it comes to this business built this rig a long time ago, which is now in the $5,000 rig. So with that being said, this case in particular means a lot to me because this was the sign that New Age Computers was born. And when New Age Computers was born, we took a vow to help everyone and anybody that needs a PC and get them the proper gaming rig for GTA 4 or GTA 5 or Fortnite or whatever the fuck you want to play. So I took the liberty upon building this with my brother. And the video was actually on the channel, and we kind of went through step and step of what was going on, so we got all that. So I'm kind of excited, like I said, to really rebuild this computer because it's been sitting in my closet for like the last 7 to a year. It's been sitting back there probably a year now, and it's collected some serious dust. And if you guys don't kind of understand how dirty a PC can get, I don't even know if I have it right here. So this rag is a little black. When I wiped down the glass, it was just atrocious. It looked like someone had taken their fingerprints and like smushed it all over my glass, which is probably a cat, believe it or not. Oh my god, my allergies. And it takes like the back, when I wiped the back, it was just full of cat hair, as if a cat had been rubbing up against it for like last 10 years. So, like I said, very excited to rebuild my dream PC. And right now, like I said, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to bring back any PC to life. And this actually is going to be properly cleaned here on my next day off. And I'm going to go through and check all the wires for cuts, holes, anything. And we're just going to do like a complete wipe and make sure that everything is good to go. And then we're going to see if we can get this baby back up and running. If we do get it back up and running, now, one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to give this rig away because, like I said, this is the birth of New Age Computers. So I don't want to get rid of this case at all. Like, and I can't find this case anymore at all. Like, I can't find it. I don't know where the hell it went. It's off of newegg.com, and that's where I bought it, and I can't find it. So for like a mid-tower, it's really not that bad of a case. It's really not. Like, it's beautiful. You can get your hands in there. And the RGBs are on the back side, so all I gotta do is pull the panel off and switch the little switch, and there you go. So, like I said, guys, I think that's going to do it for this video. I just wanted to give you a heads up of what's going on. So there are a bunch of parts that we're adding to this build. One of them actually being 128 gigabytes of RAM with the motherboard. So if we actually end up getting that motherboard that I want, we will actually do that. Now I've received a few comments, regarding my power supply in my current rig and this rig. Now the PSU is not dead in this rig because now all of a sudden this rig is working out of nowhere and it's no longer red screening. My current rig, I have no idea why it's doing what it's doing. It's been one part after another, and honestly, I'm getting tired of sticking money back into it. I'm about to just start all over and rebuild the current rig. So there's that. But the red screen is actually stopped on this computer, but this computer is still getting a major upgrade. We're probably going to try and keep the case as much as possible just because I like, having a disk drive. A lot of people aren't a fan of disk drive computers, but I was a serious fan of them as a kid, and growing up having a disk drive computer is like a lifesaver. There's a lot of things that are not digital that are actually still on disc that you can buy that you can play, and I prefer disc honestly over digital because digital just, I'm sorry, like you have to log into the fucking website, you have to do all this shit. It's just annoying. So there was a couple other comments that I'm going to answer real quick. The PSU is not dead, but that is a very good point that it is probably dead or dying in my current rig, which is a good possibility. And then there was another one. Can we be friends? Yeah, I mean, sure. Hit me up on Discord, man. Like, I'm always on Discord. Like, just hit me up. I'll accept your friend request. And then there's the other question, which is, your internet bill is due at the end of the month. How are you going to pay it? And I'm leaving within a month, so I'm probably not going to pay it in the end of June. So, yeah. So, but I will try my best to pay the bill, at the end of the month. And hell, even if I can't get all the computer parts at once, I'll probably buy the processor, because that is the most expensive part right now. The graphics card is only $100, and the processor is like $294. So out of every component, the processor is the most expensive. And I am a fan of AMD and Intel, as I said in my other video. I don't really have a problem with either. I prefer Intel over AMD, but I also now seeing what it can do, I'm pretty much an AMD fan. Their processors like to stay a little bit more cooler than the freaking average Intel. Intel spikes, holy shit. If Intel would fix that, that'd be really great. Like, we could actually have a serious rig. Oh, so as you guys know in the other video, Domino's delivered me a pizza yesterday, and it looked like someone had crumbled it up into a ball. So I went into Domino's today, and I'm going to go with you. And I went in there, and, well, I can't really go in there. I waited outside until someone came out. And she goes, "Can I help you with anything?" I'm like, "Yeah, is Ashley here?" And she goes, "Yeah." So Ashley came out. And the Domino's people in my town are really nice. And I've got to know them with the whole Terminator situation of the scamming of pizzas. And I was really, really pleased to see how friendly they were, which, isn't nothing new. They're very friendly. And she goes, "What's wrong?" And I opened up the pizza, and I said, "This was delivered to me, and I understand, people drop pizzas and everything." I was very calm. I said, "I understand people drop pizzas, but if you're going to, if I'm going to pay $38, you might want to tell me you dropped my pizza." So they rebuilt my pizza. Now, that is how a pizza is supposed to look. I already ate one slice, so don't judge. So that's how a pizza's supposed to look. Not what I got last night, and I got that on my Mixer stream, too, so I also told Domino's if they wanted proof of what happened, they could go on my Mixer stream and they could see exactly what happened and when I really opened up the pizza. They said, "That's not necessary. We trust you, and you don't complain that often, and when you do, it's pretty serious." So at that point, we are going to we're gonna go make you a new one. I said, "Yeah, if you could make me a new one, that'd be great. Like, that'd be awesome. Like, I just want my pizza, And it kind of made me think, that maybe tipping people, $10 is kind of making them be careless in these COVID-19 times. Like they're just not caring. Like they're treating everyone like shit. So maybe if I up the tip a little bit, maybe next time they won't crumble my pizza up into a ball. Again, I don't know what really happened to the pizza, so I'm not going to judge anyone. I'm just going to say that if you drop my pizza, you could tell me, hey, I dropped your pizza, you know? So yeah, that's one thing that I really recommend is if you're gonna drop my pizza, tell me. But Domino's remade me a new one for free, so that was really cool of them, because of what happened. So I just kind of wanted to end this vlog with some good news. Out of all the comments I've received about buying pre-builts, which I already told you what I'm doing with the current one, I am going to announce that I am custom building, I repeat, custom building my new rig. As the $4,000 rig is in the shop and it's been in there over a month, I can no longer wait on time and effort to rebuild from where I started. So with that being said, I'm going to be swapping in an RX 580 graphics card and some other juicy parts to this new build. But I guess you'll have to watch the channel to find out how it goes. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video, guys. Next time you see me, we'll have the computer parts, which will be 2 weeks from now, which should be the 23rd or 27th of May. And we should have the computer parts. We should be good to go. And, or at least some of the computer parts. And if we do, hey, I mean, that's a win, you know? Anywho, guys, I'm crazy. I'm out. Peace. And I will see you guys in the next video. Like I said, we are going to get this computer stuff working out just fine. Just hang in there. Hang in there on the channel. I know you guys are really waiting to see more content. And this is update number 4 of what I'm doing to replace current A-Rig. So, yeah. If you guys want more content like this, subscribe, comment down below. And I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I always been checking the comments the last couple hours, so also, just so you know, I went to bed at noon and I woke up at 4. So I got 4 hours of sleep, so I'm good to go until 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. So, if you guys want me on my Xbox, Discord, hit me up. Discord's in the other video, vlog below, you know, and you can always do that. But I'm excited to bring this PC back to life. So, that's all I've got, guys. Peace! Have a good one. Stay safe.